So DHL reached out. They're actually partnering with the Formula E race that's happening here in New York City, which I went to last year, and I'm a big fan of. But they're doing a lot of things to help them logistically keep their carbon footprint as neutral as humanly possible. But right now, we're here in their Manhattan shipping facility, where we're gonna get a quick little tour of what they're doing here to try to be as green as they can. So besides the whole company trying to be completely carbon neutral by 2050, there's a lot of stuff that they're already kind of doing here in New York, at least, at this facility. One of the big things is they have their own turbine. In other words, they are producing their own power. All the power they need for this building is coming from their own essential power plant downstairs. Basically, instead of using the power coming from the mains and from like the actual power company, they're able to use natural gas to run this turbine and produce their own power, which is a lot more carbon neutral effective. Also in this facility, every single vehicle that is the last mile vehicle, the ones that actually deliver to your house or pick up from your house, are electric or hybrid. And the majority of them are actually electric, which I thought was interesting. I didn't expect that. They're actually just waiting for manufacturers to make big enough trucks that are all electric. As soon as that happens, they can get rid of all of their hybrids and make those fully electric as well. The facility itself actually is completely wired for chargers at every parking spot, making it probably one of the most efficient and electric-ready facilities we have here in Manhattan. There you go, that's kind of the end of our DHL building tour. It's funny, I've actually dropped packages off here and always wondered what was happening behind the closed door. And so it's kind of cool that now I know. The other thing that's really interesting to me is that they are being so green. I actually expected them to be way further behind than that, but like the entire fleet is electric. That's pretty cool, or at least hybrid, right? And they're ready to just be an all-electric facility. They're just waiting for manufacturers to catch up. Kind of neat. Now we're in Midtown Manhattan, where DHL has a bunch of Nissan Leafs because they're zero emissions, giving free rides to New Yorkers, which is very nice of them because Ubers are expensive here and cabs are even worse. So I appreciate it. But let's go check it out. Okay, so that was cool. It's funny though how weary New Yorkers are of like free stuff. They were just like, nah, free ride, no, nah, and they just keep walking. But eventually they did catch on and took a bunch of free rides, and people seemed pretty excited about it. I understand, again, Ubers and taxis are quite expensive here. But actually now I, myself, am gonna take one of these free rides to my office so I get a little bit more work done before tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're gonna go to the Formula E race, which I'm super excited about.
Okay, and here we are at the Formula E race. I am a big fan of this race. I think that it's kind of going to do for electric cars what Formula One does for proper gas cars, right? It's going to just push the technology forward. It gives everybody an excuse to kind of compete and develop new technologies, etc. So, of course, I'm a big fan. If you want more info on Formula E, I actually have a video on that. You can check it out from last year. Now, my only complaint with this race is that it is always so hot, and there's no shade structures at all. So you just gotta sunscreen it up and just bear with it. Okay, but now I'm gonna head over to the DHL booth because they have a couple of things that I kind of want to check out as far as like their Going Green initiative. So I kind of want to see what they have there. Also, it's the largest shade structure here at the race. So there's that. the DHL booth, and the thing behind me is one of the things I wanted to see. It's called the Cuba Cycle. Now, essentially, it's a serious pedal assist electric bicycle, capable of carrying about 220 pounds worth of packages behind the driver. DHL has already replaced up to 60% of their trucks in European cities with bicycles that carry packages. And so they're hoping that this guy will actually help further that. They're even trying to bring it to New York City once a few regulations with the city get taken care of. Now, one driver can actually travel up to 50 kilometers on one charging this. And actually, the back of it kind of separates like a train car would. They just like unhinge it, the wheels come off, and they can just attach it other. It's actually super cool and kind of efficient. But you can imagine, right? Like, it has to have a serious motor on it with some serious torque if the weight is all at the back and there's 200 pounds of it, and then let's say they have to go up, I don't know, a hill. Crazy, right? So the race is done. Shout out to DHL for bringing me here. I do love this thing. And also for showing me their shipping facility in Manhattan, as well as giving some zero-emission rides to my fellow New Yorkers. Now, honestly, I wasn't expecting them to be this far along on their 2050 goal of zero emissions. By the way, that goal includes airplanes, which that technology doesn't even exist yet. So the 2050 part of it, I think is still pretty ambitious. Now, if you guys want to see more of what DHL is doing to be zero emission free and try to make that goal, as well as some of the other stuff that they're doing, it's actually a really interesting company and they're very tech focused, which obviously I appreciate. You can head to the link that I'll leave below, dhlinmotion.com. Otherwise though, as always, thanks for watching.
Was asked to come into the pits to repair the damage to the